Hello everyone, I am Helping Hand, love to be your friend. Today I will discuss with you a topic from this book, that is the NCERT mathematics book, that is the chapter number 2. So here in chapter number 2 we have the topic fractions and decimals. So these two topics, that is the fraction and decimals, are already familiar to you. In the earlier classes already you have learned about this topic. Right now we are going to discuss it again with some of the revisions, and we will continue according to our chapter. Is it okay? So right now I will discuss with you only about the fraction. Later we will discuss about the decimals, because in the fractions also we have to learn, we have to discuss so many different topics, okay, which are very important in mathematics. So before starting the exercises of this fraction topic, first let's revise our knowledge towards this word. Okay, so fraction, what is the meaning of fraction? Okay, so fraction represents parts of a whole. From the whole part we represent some parts. Okay, so suppose this is a circle, it is in whole. So from this whole circle we will represent some of the parts, and that is done with the help of fractions. Suppose this shaded portion is the part we have to represent. So to represent this type of conditions we always use the fractions. Another way we can say like that, a way, that is the fraction is a way to split up a number into equal parts. Okay, so this whole circle I split it into equally 4 halves. From there we will take the required amount or the required part with the help of the fractions concept. Not only in circle but also in other shapes and in other conditions also we can apply this fraction. Suppose this is a, what you can understand, rectangle. So rectangle, it is consists of small squares. Okay, these squares are of equal size, they have equal areas. Okay, so a way to split up a number into equal parts. Suppose this whole rectangle, we are splitting them, we are dividing them into equally 4 halves. From these 4 halves we have to suppose take 2 portions. Then this concept we can show with the help of this fraction. And fraction is having 2 parts. One is the numerator, that is at the top, and the denominator, that is at the bottom. So here how many parts are there in this circle? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can write 4, and from these 4 we have to take 1 part. Okay, so to show this condition we write in this form, and this form is nothing but the fraction. Okay, in fraction we have 2 numbers, one at the top and another one is at the bottom. Okay, so top we represent as numerator, and the bottom, that is here, we represent as the denominator. Okay, that means 1 by 4 or 1 upon 4, here 1 is the numerator, that is at the top, and the 4 is the denominator, that is at the bottom. Similarly in this picture also, in this figure also, we can say that 2 upon 4, where 2 is at the top, so it is the 2 is the numerator, and 4 it is the bottom, it is at the bottom, so it is we call denominator. Together it is forming a complete fraction. Up to this clear? Now see, this fraction is further divided into 3 types. One is the proper fraction, number 2 is the improper fraction, and number 3 is the mixed fraction. Okay, so these 3 terms are also familiar to you because already you have learned about these topics in earlier classes. So what is proper fraction, what is improper fraction, and what is mixed fraction? I'm not going to define any definitions, but only I'll revise, I will discuss with you, just I will give a quick revision to you. Okay, so proper fraction. So already you understood that to show a fraction always we have to use 2 things, that is the numerator and the denominator. Everywhere in these 3 types also we have to do so. So in case of proper fraction, I'm taking an example, that is the 5 upon 7. So 5 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Okay, denominator. So 5 and 7. So who is the greater number? 7. It is the greater number. Is it? 7 is the greater number and 5 is the smaller. Okay. So when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then this type of fractions are known as the proper fraction. Or you can say these type of fractions are included in proper fraction. I'm telling you again, numerator is smaller than the denominator, then we get the proper fraction. Improper fraction is just opposite of this proper fraction. That means suppose if we convert this example into an improper fraction, then we can write like this. So here numerator is greater and the denominator is smaller. Is it clear? So it is just opposite. See, in case of the proper fraction, the numerator was smaller than the denominator, but in case of improper fraction, it is just the reverse form, or you can say the opposite form, where the numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay? So now, how can we get the third one, that is the mixed fraction? By converting the improper fraction into a simpler form, we can get the mixed fraction. How can we do so? How can we do so? I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? So here 7 upon 5. So that means 7 divided by 5. So this thing we can do like this. 7 is here, 5. Okay? Then 5. Okay? So 5 ones are 5, and this one is the remainder will be 2. So improper fraction, this is the whole reason we will take first like this. Then we will keep this 5 at the denominator, just like in case of improper fraction, and the remainder will be converted. Remainder will be, this is the remainder of this division will be taken in the numerator position. So this is the mixed fraction. Is it clear? So here example of proper fraction is 5 upon 7. Example of improper fraction is 7 upon 5, just opposite of this form. And by converting this improper fraction, we get this fraction and this type of fraction where one whole number is there with one fractional number, that is called a mixed fraction, because it is a combination of whole number and a fraction number. Is it clear up to this? Okay. Now let's start the exercise part. Okay. better you take your notebooks with you, notebook and the textbook with you, so that you can solve the problems with me at the same time. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, so here 2 is a whole number and this is a fractional number, that is a 2 minus 3 upon 5. So how will you do? So since it is a 2 whole number, we can this 2 we can write like this also. Is it? Both are same, both are representing the same value. And what will be the LCM of these two? That will be the 5. Is it? So 5, 2, 5 minus 3. So see, 5, 2 5s are 10 minus 3 is equal to 10 minus 3 is equal to how much? 7 and a 5. So this is a proper fraction or an improper fraction. So here numerator is the larger number and the denominator is the smaller number. That means it is an improper fraction. Is it? So since it is an improper fraction, we can convert it into a mixed fraction. So how will you do so? So we will divide this larger number from the smaller number. So 5 1 is 5. So remainder is 2. So here whole number we will write first. Then the denominator we will write here and the remainder as a numerator. And this is the answer of this question number 1. Now come to the question number 2 is given 4 plus 7 upon 8. So here also LCM will be what? 8 same. So 4 multiplied by 8 plus 7 is equal to 8. 8 4s are 32 plus 7. So 8, 9, 2 7 is 9 and 3. So this is also an improper fraction, is it? Because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So we have to convert it into the mixed fraction. For that again we have to divide the larger number from the smaller number. 32, then that is the 7. So here 4 is the whole number we have taken first, then 8 will be remain as a denominator and the 7 is the. So this is the answer of this sum. Now come to the number 3. 3 upon 5 plus 2 upon 7. So here we have denominators what? 5 and the 7. We have to find the LCM of the 5 and the 7. So we will get 5. 1 is 5, then 7, then 7. Yes. Like this, what is the LCM? Is equal to 5 multiplication by 7 multiplied by 7, then it is the 35. That means LCM of these two numbers is 35. So 3 multiplied by 5 into how much? 35. 5 multiplied by 7 is 35. So we will write here 7 plus 2 into 7 multiplied by how much will be? 35. 7 5 is 35. So we will write here 5. Okay. That means 7 5 is 35. Okay. So 3 7 is 21 plus 2 5 is 10. Then and below we will write the same denominator, that is this, and 35. Below we have 1 and 0 plus, and then we add 1 and 0, then you get 1 and 2 plus 1, that is the 2. And here numerator is smaller than the denominator, so it is a proper fraction. So it is not required to convert it into a mixed fraction. Is it clear? Now come to number 4. Here 9 upon 11 minus 4 upon 15. So LCM of these two numbers will be what? 15 into 11, how much? 15, that means this is the LCM. Okay, I have written it in the denominator. Then 9 into how much? 15 minus 4 into 11. Okay, so 9 15s are how much? 5, 9 5s are 45, 5, 4, and 9 ones are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Minus 4 11s are 44. So now we will minus the numerator, deduct the numerator, then 5 minus 4 is equal to 1, then 13 minus 4 is equal to 9. So, and the denominator will remain same, it is the 165. So, numerator is smaller than the denominator, so it is a proper fraction. Now come to the other one. Here we have to add 3 fractions together, 7 upon 10 plus 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 2. So first of all we have to find out the LCM. So for that we have to take the denominators like this. Already you know, that's why I'm not explaining it again. 2 5s are 10, then the 5 and 2 1 is 1. Then again we take 5, 5 1 is 5, 5 1 is 5, 1. Therefore LCM is equal to 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Okay, so LCM is 10. So we will take 10, 7 multiply that. How many 10s are 10? 1 10s are 10, so we will write like this. Then 2 multiply that. How many? 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So we will write here 2 plus 3 into 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So we will write here 5. Okay. So again, take the 10 denominator same. Then 7 1 is 7 plus 2 3s are 4 plus 3 5s are 15. So how much will be the result? 10. So 7 plus 4 is equal to 11. 11 plus 15 is equal to 26. Since the numerator is larger number and the denominator is the smaller number, so it is an improper fraction. So we have to convert it into a mixed fraction. For this again we have to do what? We have to take the number, greater number like this. When we will divide it by the smaller number, that is the 10. So 10 to the 20 and the 6 is the remainder. So we will take the whole result, that is the 2 here, and then we will write the same denominator like this, that is the 10. Okay, and the remainder at the top as the numerator, and we can further simplify it like this. See, 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s are 10. So you can write like this also, and this is the answer for this question. Question number 6. Here mixed fractions are given 2 and 2 by 3 plus 3 and this. So here both are in the mixed fraction. So first of all we have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction, and that method also you have learned earlier. Still I am going to explain it again. So it is like this. So what we will do, we will multiply this denominator, this one, with the whole number, and that answer will be added to the numerator. So 3 denominator multiplied by this whole number is equal to 6, and plus 2, that is the numerator, we get the 8. So now in place of this form we will keep the we will keep the denominator same and we will write here 8. Okay, that means here we converted this mixed fraction into a improper fraction. Similarly, we will apply the same method here. So it is also a mixed fraction, that is 3 and 1/2. So here denominator 2 will multiply with this whole number and the result will be added to the numerator. Okay, so here denominator 2 whole number 3 multiplied and we got the number 6, and now we will add this result with the numerator, that is the 1. So this is the 7. So how will we write? We will keep the same denominator 2 here, and in case of other numbers, other formations, only we will write 7 at the top. Is it clear? Now we will do the next steps to get the answer. Okay, so here two different numbers are there, so we have to find out the LCM of these two. 3, 2, 3, 1 is 3, then 2 will come down, then again 2, 1, 2, 1 is 1. So LCM is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. So what is the LCM here? 6. So 8 multiplied by 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So we will write here 2 plus 7 into 2 into 3 is equal to 6. So we will write here 3. So next step, 6, 8 2s are 16 plus 7 3s are 21. Then 6 and 1 by addition we get 7, then the 1 and 2 we get the 3. So here we are getting the improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So we have to convert it into again the mixed fraction. Again we will follow the same method, that we will divide it. 6 5s are 30, then 6 6s are 36. So 6 6 are 36 and remainder will be 1. So whole result is 6 I will write here, and the denominator will remain same and the remainder will be as a numerator. So this is the answer for this question. Is it clear up to this? Now come to the next one. It is the 8 and 1/2 minus 3 and 5/8. So here also these two numbers are in the mixed fraction and we have to subtract them. Okay. So again, like the addition form, here also we have to first convert these mixed fractions into improper fraction. So same method we will apply. That is what? 1. Okay. Denominator multiplied to the whole number and the result will be added to the numerator. So what will be the answer? 2 multiplied by 8 is equal to 16 plus 1 is equal to 7. So what will we write here? Denominator will remain same, that is the 2, and the numerator will be 7. Now again minus, then same method we will apply for this mixed fraction. So denominator multiplied by the whole number, then the resultant will be added to the numerator. So a multiplied by 3 is equal to 24 plus the numerator, it is the 5, is equal to 29. So here denominator will be remain same, that is the a, and at the numerator we will write this value, that is the 29. So and now we have to do the further next steps. For that we have to find out the LCM of these two denominators, that is the 2 and the a. So one is 1, yes, then 2, 1, 2, 2 is 4, 2. So LCM is equal to how much? 2 multiplied by 2 into 2 is equal to 8. So here we will write 8, 17 multiplied by 2 4s are 8. Okay, 2 4s are 8. So we will write here 4 and 29 multiplied by 8. 1 is 8. So we are writing here 1. So 17 multiplied by 4 is equal to how much? 8, 6. Okay, minus, and this is the value here. So here 8 will be at the denominator. Then when we subtract these two numbers, what will we get? From 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. Here it remains 5. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So 39 upon 8. So it is also an improper fraction. So we have to convert it into the mixed fraction again. For that we will apply the same procedure, or that is we have to divide the larger number from the smaller number like this. 8 was a 32. 8 4 is a 32. Then it is a 7. So here whole number, it is the whole result, that is the 4 we will write here. Then the denominator will remain same and the remainder will become the numerator. And this is the answer for this question. Up to this, I think all of you have understood. Come to the question number 2. Here it is asking to do the arrange the following in descending order. That means descending means what? Greater number to the smaller number. Decreasing order. From bigger to the smaller number, or we can say that greater number to the smaller number. So, but it is not the whole numbers, it is in the fraction form. So, what we have to do, first take the first one is 2 upon 9, 2 upon 3, and 8 upon 20. So, first of all, what we have to do, our first step is to convert these fractions into like fractions. Okay, so for it again we have to first take the LCM of these denominators. 9, 3, and 2. So 3 is a 9, 3 minus 3, 3 7 the 3, 1, 1, and 7, and again 7, 1, 1, 1. So LCM is equal to 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7 is equal to. So for this, to solve this problem, first of all we have to convert all these fractions into a like fraction. For that we have to calculate the LCM of these numbers. So we have taken and the denominator is 9, 3, 21 like this, and at last we got the value 63 as the LCM. After that, we will write all these fractions in this form. Then we will write this next step. After that, what will we do? See, we will see the denominators first, not the numerators. If we will start with the numerators, then it will be wrong. Okay, so this we will do the calculation with the denominator first. Okay, so 9, which number we have to multiply with 9 to get the 63? It is the 9 7 is 63. So here we will write 7. So same number we will write here. It is the 7. So what is the answer? 2 7 is 14, and the denominator will be 63. That is the LCM. So similarly here 2 upon 3 also. We will see first in the denominator, that is the 3. Which number we have to multiply with 3 to get the 63? That is the 21. So same number 21 we will multiply at the top, that is the in the numerator. So what will be the answer? So 42 at the numerator and 63 will be the denominator. Similarly here also 21 we have to multiply with 3, then we will get the LCM 63. So we will apply the same and value 3 here at the numerator also, then we will get how much? 24 upon 60. Is it okay? So now what happened? In all these results, we got the same denominator, that is the 63, 63, 63. But their numerators are different. So who has the largest numerator? This is the second one, that is the 42 upon 63. Therefore, because the question was asking from decreasing order, that means greater number to the smaller number. So that's why we are first finding out the greater number. Okay, so I am writing 42 upon 63. So it is the greater than which number next? 24 upon 63. And the next one is the 14 upon 63. So, or we can write the same thing like this, because this is nothing but this value. Okay, it's equal to this value. In all the three fractions it is same like that, so we will replace those numbers with their original numbers. That is 42 upon 63 was the 2 upon 3. Then 24 upon 63 was the 8 upon 21, and another one, last one is the 2 upon 9, that is the 14 upon, that is equal to the 14 upon 63. And this is the answer according to the question. Is it clear? This is the 1 upon 5, 3 upon 7, 7 upon 10. Converting all the fractions into live fractions. Okay, first we will write all the numbers like one after another like this. Sorry, this is the 3 upon 7 is equal to, then the 7 upon 10 is equal to how much we have to write. So again 1, 5, multiplied by dash dash dash, and then 7 upon 10. Okay, here after this I can clear to you which number we have to multiply with all these denominators. To find out that we have to calculate the LCM of this denominator, that is the 5, 7 and the 10 together. Okay, 5 1 is 5, then 7 will come down, then 2 5 the 10. Okay, then 7 1 is 7, then 2, and 2 1 1 1. So what is the LCM? LCM is equal to 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 2 is equal to 70. So LCM is the 70. So here we have to find out which number we have to multiply with the denominator 5 to get the 70. So we will multiply the 5 with the 14, then we will get the 70, that is the LCM. So we will multiply the numerator with the same number, so we are getting the answer here, that is a 14 upon 70. Is it okay? Now similarly 7 multiplied by 10 is equal to 70, so we will write here 10, and the numerator will also be the same number, that is the 10. So 3 multiplied by 10 is equal to 30, and at the bottom it will be 7. And here 10 multiplied by 7 is equal to 70. So the 7 multiplied by 7 will be the 49 upon 7. So to arrange this in the descending order, that means the greater number to the smaller number. What is the greater number here? Denominators are all same, that is the 70, 70, 70. But in numerator 49 is the greater number, so we will write 49 upon 70 first, greater than which number? After that it will come the 30 upon 70. 30 upon 70. Then the next one is the 14 upon 7. Or we can write their other values, same values, that is the for 49 upon 70 it will be 7 upon 10 greater than the another one. This is the 30 upon 70 is how much? 3 upon 7, and the last one is the 1 upon 5. So according to the question, we have arranged all these fractions in a descending order. Hope up to this the topic is clear to you. So next part we will discuss in the next video. So for today, that's all. Meet you again. Bye bye. Right for now.